Hey, so today I'm gonna explain the two situations where you can get no numbing for permanent crown placement. In other words, when you're getting the final permanent crown back and you're finally gonna leave with a new tooth in your mouth, it is possible for this appointment for you to not have to be numb for it. Okay, so the first situation is if you had a root canal on the tooth. Okay, so one of the most common reasons to get a crown is after you had a root canal. So after the root canal, there will be no more nerve inside of the tooth. So if there's no more nerve, the tooth is not going to be sensitive and it will not feel any pain. So during the permanent crown placement appointment, right, your dentist will just take off the temporary, and then even though the tooth is exposed, it will not feel any sensitivity nor pain because there's no nerve in there. So all your dentist has to do is just place in the final crown, try it in. If it fits, then they glue it in, and that's it. So that is the first situation where if the tooth had a root canal, you do not need to be numb for the crown placement appointment. Okay, so let's move on to the second situation. The second situation where you can get away without any local anesthesia for the crown placement is, this can happen if you have a tooth that is alive. Some people, they may not be like that sensitive, even though their tooth is alive. When we've had cases where we remove the temporary from the tooth, and then the patient is not really that sensitive. They may get like a little tingle or twinge here and there during like the try-in of the permanent crown, but overall it's something that they can kind of just bear through, where they don't need any numbing per se. I mean, they could benefit from it, but sometimes people don't want to be numb for like 2-3 hours after the appointment. One benefit of not being numb for the crown placement on a tooth that is still alive is that you can actually feel the bite a lot better, because when you're numb and you're chewing down, sometimes you can't tell if it feels high or not because of the numbness. But if the tooth is not numb and is still alive, you can figure out the bite a lot better. So that actually decreases follow-up appointments. So it's actually a good thing in my opinion. So yeah, so that's basically it. The but definitely though, just to let you know, for if you're getting the first crown appointment where you have to drill around the tooth, that you should definitely be numb for if the tooth is alive, because it will be extremely sensitive. But for the crown try-in appointment, you're not really doing any drilling on the tooth, so you can kind of get away with not having any Novocaine on there. But yeah, so that's it for this recap.